Hey everybody, so I got a piece of Edwards here and I'm just gonna see if I can do something with it, try and explain a few of these strikes. Not every strike I take works out, but so we got a low platform here. Maybe take some of this belly out right here. Take some short flakes in this side over. So I'll probably end up taking maybe 2 strikes here. Actually, I may just end up taking 1 here and trying to take this piece out right here. This is what I'm going to try and take out. Okay, well there's our mark. See, it took almost every bit of that out. So this right here makes a bit of a twist, so we're going to try and run a flake across right here. Yeah, we may need to change that platform just a little bit. Okay. Just going to take some short flakes and try and clean some of this up right here. So I'm going to try and straighten that out. That wasn't ideal. Had the wrong bopper. Well, the platform's kind of crushed there, so it's alright, we're not overly concerned about that. It still flattened it out, so might be a little crack coming in right there. There's a little crack coming in right there. Don't think it's very deep. There is a crack there. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Got some Cortex here on the tip. I'm going to try and come across here and clean some of this off. Nope. That's negative, Ghost Rider. That's the same area that was collapsing on me before. Let me do a little maintenance here. in bed, but I just wanted to make sure. We might go to indirect. Indirect might do a better job on it at this point. Actually, a slower swing speed helped a bit. I do have a tendency to overhit. That crack right there is probably gonna maybe be a problem. Alright, we're going to switch some indirect. We'll try the small one first. Flaked across there pretty nice. I actually use this as the base, and this is the tip. That's what I'm thinking right now. Ah, man, I'm lucky that I didn't break the whole thing. Hoping I'll be able to get that out of there. Hoping I will. kind of a mess. It's all the way across that thing, so it's like they're just stopping right in the middle. That tip thinned out pretty good. Okay. Try and take a flake right across right there. Cleared some of it off. Brush it this way to bring that up to give this a little bit of convexity. And I'm going to try and hit right here and run a flake in right there, see if I can clean some of that off. And I'm going to put it right on the side. It's just about even, and I'm going to put my finger underneath it, but I'm going to try and get some back pressure at the same time. Alright, I'll clean some of it off. That mess that was there, I'm happy with that for now. Whenever you're doing indirect, a lot of times you need to have some inward pressure like this, and if you got back support, that helps also. To if you're having problems getting a flake to come off, try that. This side's pretty clean. Looks pretty good. This side's a little rough. Just a bit. Pop that nastiness off. Our toilet here on the RV, it won't quit running, so we've had to have the water turned off the last couple of days. Today's a Monday, and the RV repair guy's supposed to be here with the replacement toilet. And of course the upper bunk above the driver's area has decided to quit working, so I have to have him look at that today. So it's still a little bit thick. Or thicker than I would want it. So That was an ugly. That cleaned off a nice bit. We need them to all do that. Then we'd be good to go. Oh, crack. Doggone it. We just lost a bunch of length because that right there did us dirty. Well, change of plans. Man, it just keeps letting loose right there. Whatever's happening there is kind of coming apart. You also, when you're doing indirect, you want to hit close to the workpiece. You don't want to be way down here, because you just lose too much energy. So other than the tip, we're looking pretty good. Reasonably anyways. The tip's still way too fat. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pressure flake it some and see what happens here. I'm just gonna go grab my sitting pad. Hold on a second. All right, I'm back. Let's see. All right, so get adjusted here and see where we can be to bring you guys in a little closer. Breaking in this new pad. I like it a lot better when this gets gouged out here. Which don't really take that long, but it does take a little bit. And I'm just trying to straighten the edge up some here, and sounds like someone's building something over there. Like this little gray spot on a tip. I don't know how much that's going to stay, but at the moment it's pretty cool. Whole tip's got to come off, or come over, not off, but over. Yeah. I got some fatness here, got some fatness down here. Took some of that fatness out of the tip. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let me back this up a little bit. I got it zoomed in so much. Try to take some of this out, hopefully, and not make a mess. I took it out. Well, I got the tip just curved up just a little bit. Yeah. I still need to take this off, which didn't come off when I was trying it. Let's see what happens here. Took a piece of it off, but not all of it. That one dove a little bit. I am getting it thinner and straightened out some. I'm not very happy about that. That helped quite a bit. Alright, we're starting to get pretty thin, which is good. We do have a little bit of a curve down here at this base, so just a bit. We are going to lose a little bit of that. Just kind of studying a little longer than I normally probably would. I just so I brought this edge up so I can take this off, which I will probably do with pressure. I don't know, we could do it with this, I suppose. Now we're getting pretty flat. We just need to regularize. Surface leaves a lot to be desired though. That's for sure. I'm gonna reshape this tip just a little bit. Okay, so I just reshaped the tip a little bit, give it a little bit more of a point there. I don't know if that's going to help with, that just might help with this finer detail stuff. Or maybe not. Maybe I should have left my tip the way it was. Getting some to come off there now. Okay, we're gonna go to pressure and see if we can straighten it out some. We're gonna see what happens here. some more nails. I'm not sure which sizes I got. Looks like I got some good ones. All right. Okay. I know I'm not talking much. I just sure I'll probably make up for that on the next one. Okay, now we move that tip a little bit. Bit of a twist going. Just got to bring this edge up this way a little bit. That's looking pretty good. Maybe it'll pick some of those out, or we may come back across and try and get some of them. Scrunching the sides just kind of evens things up and helps me with symmetry. Usually. We got to pull this tip over that way a little bit. Have to run some flakes on that. Keep my flaker sharp. And all we're doing is bringing this point over some. It's the plan. Go. Okay. Got a fat spot right here that I'd love to get rid of. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's just kind of a little fat spot hanging on right there. So get back to the little one and see what happens here. Can y'all see that? She gone. Got a little thickness I'd like to take off this side, but it's got this little hinge right here, and I'm afraid it's going to go in there and just stack against it unless I can get under it. You got under it, so Alright. We are getting thin now. A little bit by a little bit. We were already pretty thin, but now we're thinner. Okay, we're getting thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. We really don't need to be any thinner. All right. That ain't gonna scrunch. I'm gonna have to pick at it here. This pad, I want this other pad. It's got the wood backing, and I've had this thing sitting over there for this new pad sitting over there for months. I just hadn't used it because I like a deeper groove, but you get that deeper groove when you're, well, you could gorge it out or something, but it just kind of develops when you're napping, so just got to deal with it until it gets reamed out. Okay. When you're hunting with a stone point, well, it can be any point as far as that goes, but a narrow point shaped like this, very pointed narrow point, is going to penetrate much better than a fat wide, point. And this is too big for an arrow, really. But it worked for an atlatl for sure. All right. I'm gonna try the finer copper here. See if we can clean the edge up. I will probably put some leather on top of this. I don't like to work off just wood. I like it like this pad right here. Or this dome pad here that I made. It works well for that too. I was watching one video, and when the guy gets to doing pressure flaking, he pretty much just turns it off, which I know pressure flaking can be boring, but I don't mind watching it. And I definitely didn't mind watching it when I first started, because I needed to see it. You see enough of it watching videos, you can watch enough of it. It's almost like when you come up against it in your own napping, it's you've seen it so many times on YouTube, it's like you're just kind of like you've been there before, I guess. So anyhow, I don't mind watching guys pressure flaking. Don't bother me a bit. I have to pick those off the razor knife. I don't think I'm going to take any more thinning flakes. It had just a slight twist to it, but it's gone now. So I am gonna scrunch it just a little bit. Okay, looking good. It's taking a little longer than I thought it was going to. We're about at an hour, but we're almost done. And that's why the guys cut the pressure flaking out and other parts, trying to make the video shorter. But when I started, I would just, and even now, I just rather would just watch the full length thing, see how they did it. So anyhow, this edge here. Just gonna pick away at the edge and clean it up, put little fine serrations in it. If possible. My bit's a little loose. Or take the burrs off that. Okay, we got burrs on it again. You do have to keep this clean because it gets little tiny burrs on the side, then pretty soon it's breaking out way more than you want it to break out. Okay. Well, that's a pointy booger, I'll tell you that. And sharp, man, it is sharp. Could use a little bit more. Kind of dull right through here. That's not though. Not now. feel like this side is a little bit far out. I think I'm going to pick on it a little bit more. Okay, I think we're good there. That thing's dull as could be. Let's see here. Is it this one? No, this one. Can't remember what size I had in there. Looks like it's that one. If you're wondering, you've never tuned in before, this is a piece of just heavy welding rod. This side is, it's either missing it or stripped out, one or the other. I think it's missing it because it's screwing all the way in. So, anyways. Tow truck coming to get something. Okay, just gotta put some side notches on it. Maybe. Kind of busted out a little bit. Not thrilled with that, but man, holy stalled notch already. Yeah, I know, them notches are awfully wide. That's just kind of how they busted out. just how it's gonna have to be. All right. Sorry about that. And all the noise over there. Must be getting a truck towed to the shop. So all right. Put a notch up the bottom here. This stuff is not easy to notch at all. Not this piece anyways. Could be the lack of strength in my back at the moment. Muscles are still reattaching and growing back. Okay, I got a good pop out there, so that'll be helpful. I think we're going to call it good at that. I'm going to pick a couple of these little hinge fractures out, but actually I'm going to pull this. I'm going to work on the edge a little bit. Need to take a little bit out right there, but I'm going to call this video good right here because we're already over an hour. We're an hour and 15 minutes right now, so I'm going to work on this edge a little bit off camera and take some pictures, then upload the video. So I'm going to straighten some of this out a little bit. All right, you guys, hit that like and subscribe button, and if you already subscribed, appreciate you. And take a look at some of those short clips, quick clips. I got another one going to release today, and this one will be coming out in a couple days or something, but I'll finish cleaning this up some and then get some pictures taken. All right, y'all have a great day, and keep napping.